Do you know where your kids are at night? Waukee should have a curfew after 9 p.m. to keep children safe. It is dangerous at night. If you are a teen and out late, there is no good reason you're probably causing trouble. Keeps kids home where they know parents know that they are safe. Most crimes occur at night. Keeping a teen inside after 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. on weeknights and 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. on the weekend is fairly reasonable. Once they reach age 16 or 17, it won't hurt to bump up the time to 11 p.m. on the weekends. Either way, have a conversation with them about how it's not them, it's other people. Between June 2010 and June 2011, the San Diego Police Department developed a program of curfew sweeps, in which police pick up children and teens between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. During that period, the police conducted 46 curfew sweeps, picking up 1,358 juveniles. Some teens were sent to diversion programs. After completion of programs, the teens' record was wiped clean. The curfew sweeps revealed that keeping kids off the streets after 10 p.m. reduced violent teenage crime, which dropped 3.7% from 4.7% previously after the curfew was enforced.
If you're out after curfew, you're probably going to be causing trouble. Nothing but trouble happens after curfew. The rate of crime goes up later in the night, when most drug dealers come out in attempting to going to the bad side. One person was out late and walked over 6 miles to a friend's house just to vandalize it. Because nothing good happens after curfew and crime rates go up, you could be influenced to go to the bad side. Waukee should enforce curfew to protect the youth of Waukee. Curfew keeps kids home where their parents know that they're safe. As long as you're home, you're safe. If your child isn't home and they're doing bad things, after curfew, it could make them lean towards the bad side. Being home after curfew can save you from many risks that you could face if you're out after curfew. If you are out late, cars may not see you and hit you. One time, there was a guy in high school that went over to a friend's house and then was going home and there was a crosswalk, and when he crossed it, there was a car that didn't see him and ran over him. He was found dead in the street in the morning. As long as you're home, you're safe, and if your child isn't home after curfew and doing bad things, it can make them go down the wrong path. There isn't anything wrong with being home after 9 p.m., and that could save you from many risks, and that's why Waukee should have a 9 p.m. curfew.
The Ninth Amendment states that the rights are obtained by the people, and curfew does not follow that amendment. First off, curfew is not practical. Some examples are it's dangerous to take a bus at night instead of being able to drive. Curfew requires extra unnecessary police patrol. Secondly, teens have extracurricular activities past 9 p.m. usually. Finally, you don't have as much freedom as you usually want as an American citizen.
Alright, so curfew is not practical for the police specifically because it will require extra patrol for the police to see kids, make sure they're not out past curfew. And there's more dangerous crimes like that adults commit, like vandalizing, drugs, or stuff like that. Stuff that's more important than just curfew. It also doesn't work well with schedules. It's not practical for kids, and it's not fair for them. Reasons why we shouldn't have 9 p.m. curfew is teens have activities past 9 o'clock. For example, basketball, cheer, track, band, show choir, etc. Fort Dodge is the longest distance Waukee travels. It's an hour and 30 minutes away, and let's say the game starts at like 5. And you have to stay to watch the 5, there are like 4 games for you, and then you guys play. There's no way you're getting home by curfew. Our final reason is you don't have any freedom. Our evidence is opponents of the teen curfew say it's unfair. John Derrick wrote, it discriminates teens in their rights and makes them feel like they're not American citizens.
All right, you have 2 minutes to prep for your rebuttal.